Brothers and sisters, Trinity to Guzman coming at you right now from Mexico. I left Peru a few months ago, and it's been a little while since I made a video, and I'm so stoked to be making this video because, of course, I just had another amazing ceremony last night, and I'm so excited to just share what came through for me. You know, it's just my intention in making this video and all my videos to really just inspire not only the medicine, but more importantly, the I am presence, the God within you, and just like you on your path of your evolution to step into who you're really here to be in the world and letting go of all the illusions, all the fears of sin, all the separation that keep us away from living from our one essential truth as love, as spirit, as gifts for everybody in this world. And so, yeah, I've spent the past few months in Asia actually, and I'm now in Mexico. I'm building an amazing new company. It's a coaching company, but that's not the point of this. But what the point of this video is like, first of all, I wanted to share about my experiences last night. I had an amazing ceremony with ayahuasca, and I brought some medicine with me actually from Peru. And yeah, I'm so blessed to have been able to just travel with it and always be so protected and safe with that. And the point of why I'm sharing that is because it's like I'm really resting in the beautiful divine grace and what that really means. You know, like I'm seeing grace in everything. But what is grace? You know, grace is the hand of God. It's the hand of spirit and the universe, whatever word you want to describe this like all-powerful presence that I am, like the I am presence. That is what I'm referring to. And like the hand of grace, the hand of God, the hand of spirit, the hand of the universe plays its role in everything. And I'm really starting to see that as I continue my journey and step more and more into like everything I'm here to create and who I'm really here to be in the world. And it's amazing. The person I'm here building this company with, we have like a student-teacher relationship, although she's like just the most amazing like friend of mine. I don't look at her as anything less than that. Like we're just equals as the divine serving the divine. And I've been like sharing with her, and we've been really going deep into appreciating how the incalculable grace plays in every way. Like it plays its hand in every aspect of our lives before whether we know it or not. And sometimes we're taken into these journeys and these experiences that might seem uncomfortable, but ultimately they're all leading us to exactly where we need to be in our lives. And we might not see it when we're in the middle of the experience, especially when we're in the middle of a really intense or difficult experience. But like then everything comes together, and we can so clearly see once we just like take a step back and look at the experience and see how everything that happened was exactly the way it was meant to happen to serve us to where we are right now. You know, to you watching this video, to you being on the path to ayahuasca, and to you just being on your path to evolving and growing in love and in who you really are. And yeah, it's like when things are falling apart, things are really falling into place. I love that quote so much. I have no idea at this moment who said that, but it's so true. You know, and like one of the things I always share with people is like we're always getting guidance from spirit, from who we really are, the I am presence. And so at first it whispers, and if you hear, great. And then if you don't hear, then it talks to you, it speaks a little louder. And then if you still don't hear, then shouts. And if you still don't hear, then it makes the walls around you fall down. And if you still don't hear, then it'll make the whole house that you're in crumble until finally you're like, okay, okay. And you hear and you listen and you follow your guidance. You know, like as I've been traveling the world for 4 or 5 years now or so, like a lot of people ask me, like, how do you do it? And, you know, like the most important thing that I could share about that is like, I listened. I trusted my guidance. I trusted the divine and spirit. At first, in the beginning, I didn't even fully know, like, and have this verbiage of like the I am presence or spirit and God. But like, there was a feeling within me and I couldn't help but like follow it. And that's the most important thing in order for us to step fully into who we're here to be, into our greatest, expansive, all-encompassing love, that when people are in our presence, they are just like blown back and like their heart just like expanded. Like that's how I see all of us to be. We all have that capacity. And the way that we can step into that is by listening, by following our truth, our guidance. And yeah, like we will always listen in the end. If we're being guided with something and we know there's something that we should do, we will always end up doing it. Like the only question is when, you know, whether it's now or a month from now or 3 months from now or 6 months from now. Like the only question is when. Like you're going to end up listening. You cannot help but listen to your heart. It's inevitable. And the longer you wait, the more you're going to suffer. So why not just do it now, you know? And yeah, like that was one of the experiences that that's coming through that I got from my ceremony. Again, like with these ceremonies, it's so fascinating trying to like put them into words because they go so far and deep beyond the mind. It's not like a mental process. It's like you go so far beyond the mind. And like what I was sharing earlier, like to be able to take that step back and see how all the experiences that like brought us to this moment, how they were just all meant to be, and how like planned and calculated, incalculable calculations of the divine, how it was just all meant to be, to the people we met, to the experiences, good and bad, especially the bad ones, because it's those that really taught us the most and that give us the clarity for what we really want, you know? That's the beauty of these experiences that might not look on the surface to be ideal. Essentially, what they are is giving us clarity on exactly what we want. And like Elise, that's the name of the person who I'm here building this company with. And it's so much more than just building a company, actually. Like the beautiful thing that's coming through with this, like sitting with the medicine. Like we're sitting with medicine quite a bit here. And one of the most beautiful, fascinating experiences that's unfolding that I wasn't planning on, that I wasn't expecting. You know, I came here wanting to build a coaching company to serve in healing the feminine with the relationship with the masculine, and like someone and the masculine, and stepping up into like who they're really here to be and how to really be what it means to be like a conscious divine masculine in the world, creating for the service of the whole. Like there's a lot that I'm here to create in the service of this company, but the point is I came here thinking that I was going to be building this company and that was going to be the focus. But as we're here, it's amazing that it's really like just we're spending so much less time than I thought working in like the physical world, and spending so much more time sitting in the I am presence, sitting in meditation with medicine, with breath, with like all sorts of different meditations that we practice. We spend hours a day just sitting, listening, growing, connecting, breathing, and evolving and coming more deeply to the I am presence. And this is my path. I'm not saying this is like where people need to be, where you need to be. Yeah, not at all. But what I am sharing is one of the most powerful realizations that I'm having in terms of creation. And we've grown up in this world where, for me anyway, I've grown up in a very business-centered environment, very much get stuff done. And it's a very masculine approach of creation. And what's really coming through right now is I'm learning how to create from the feminine, from the divine flow and the divine inspiration and impulse of every moment. And in other words, how to allow spirit to just create through me rather than creating from my mind and my ego and thinking what I want to happen and just using my will, just get it done. But instead letting go and being okay, God, I am, use me, and creating from the I am presence. And from there, just having everything be so rooted in the highest, purest intentions of service and just pure magic unfolding from that. And it's so much more enjoyable. So yeah, there's this lesson that's been coming through in my life for a while now of how to create from this place of non-doing versus masculine, just grunt work, Instead of working 14, 16 hours a day like I used to, spending that much time just in my bliss and maybe working a fraction of that. And of course, it's so much more powerful as long as we're really doing the inner work and we're really connecting with the presence of God, the presence of consciousness that is here to serve the collective, offering this all to the whole, offering this all to the divine, and just getting out of the way, getting the mind and the ego out of the way so that we can so fully be the channels of spirit and love in the world. That is so fully what my life is about and what I'm here to inspire in each and every one of you. So may my words speak to that part of you that wants to live from that place. May my words inspire your heart and the part of you that just wants to give and wants to live your divine purpose and open everybody else's heart around you. We're in some amazing times in our life in the collective evolution right now where the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the enlightened ones, the ascended masters have paved the way for us to come back and so fully remember. And, Jesus speaks about Christ coming again. And that wasn't him coming again back in this physical form. No, that's every single one of us. That is you and I becoming and living from that Christ consciousness, that divine love, and that presence. And so may these words inspire that and speak to that and honor that within you. May it awaken that and bring that out of you even more. And if ayahuasca is on your path, oh, bless you. It will give you so much more than you can even begin to imagine. I'm so grateful to have this medicine so close to my heart. I spent, almost 2 years, a year and a half or so, living in Peru, growing with the medicine. We opened up an ayahuasca retreat center, me and this amazing brother, so that we can share this with the world. If you want to learn more about that, click the link in my description. You can learn more about our retreats and how to just really go deep with the medicine. If it calls to you, most importantly, listen to yourself. Don't do it because I say so. Do it because you feel the call to the medicine. And that's the most important thing with knowing if the medicine's for you, is just really listening, really listening and getting the mind out of the way so that we can listen from our hearts and not listen from our minds. So with that all being said, brothers, sisters, I love you so much, and I'm so happy to be making this video, and I feel like I'm going to be making more videos again. I'm in a place where I'm grounded, where I have the medicine, I'm sitting again, and where I'm just so inspired to just create and love and share all of this. Mwah.